feel like anytime Kody makes a choice and they don't like it, I get blamed. There's this new concept that I have Kody just wrapped around my little finger and I'm doing evil spells on him and I'm so ridiculous. If you know Cody Brown, you know he's not to be controlled.
You know, there seems to be this new thing where Robyn and Kody are trying to pretend like Kody is a man of his own mind. Now, I can appreciate anybody trying to establish that, you know, when I do things, I do it because I want to do it. Here's the thing. Congratulations, Kody and Robyn. I give you both that credit, that honorable distinction. I 100% since the beginning have been saying that everything that has happened within the Brown family is Kody's fault, because Kody is the one who is making the decisions that he makes. Now, Robyn is sitting here trying to pretend like she's putting this magical spell on Kody, and that's what's getting him to do the things that she wants him to do. Gets him to treat her special and different. I think that that's a moronic way for the idiot who got left behind to try to describe her situation. Nobody is sitting around thinking that you put a magic spell on that man. Nobody thinks that you're a witch. Nobody thinks that you have superpowers. Nobody thinks you hypnotized him. What I do think is that he prefers to be with you. And because he prefers you and you are his preference, you get what? Preferential treatment. That's not a foreign concept. That's not an alien thing that occurs. He treats you the way he treats you because he wants to gain your favor. And everybody understood that. People have been saying that since the beginning. So it's crazy as hell to me that at some point now in season, 19, Robyn is trying to pretend that this is some kind of new occurrence or some new development, that all of a sudden people think Kody is starting to treat you differently. People have been saying that Kody has been treating you different since the beginning of the season. Hell, since episode 1, season 1 of this particular show. People have always asserted that Kody has preferred to be with you and is treating you different than the other 3 women. And he treats your kids and considers your kids differently than he considers the other 3 women's kids. The only difference now is that the women are actually coming out saying that he preferred you and you received preferential treatment. The only difference now is that the kids are also coming out echoing that same sentiment, saying that you were receiving preferential treatment. The funny thing about being in a privileged position, and this is what I find in most cases, people who are in a privileged position tend to not see themselves as being in a privileged position. It's crazy as hell to me. Like, I knew some kids who had money when I was a young person in college, and they could do stuff and they didn't understand what made their situation different. For instance, I knew a guy who his father had money. He was stealing cars in high school. He stole a lot of cars in high school, joyriding, having fun, stealing people's cars and all that. You know how I met him? When he went to college. Because when he was arrested, the judge looked at him and said, you know, looking at his parents and looking at the line of family that he comes from and the bank book that they had, the judge said to him, hey, you have a choice. You can either go to jail or you can go to college. And of course, he made the decision to go to college. That's how I met him. And when he got to college, he didn't understand that he was in a privileged position and not everybody gets that same opportunity. This is just the way things work. When you are in a privileged position like Robyn, she thinks that she's somehow suffering because she might not get everything she wants. She doesn't understand that she's in a privileged position because she may have to actually have a conversation with Kody and do some kind of manipulation or trickery in order for her to get the things that she wants. And he just doesn't give it to her. But eventually he winds up giving her everything that she wants because she's in a privileged privileged position. And this is the sick part about this whole relationship. And again, it bothers me that she pretends like I'm going to minimize it. So now you're going to try to manipulate me because you feel like you're caught manipulating Kody. That's the craziest thing in the world. There was also a part of this where I say, wow, that sounds vaguely familiar, especially, again, the production team, the editors are not doing them any favors because the commentary about, oh, Kody is his own man, that he's his own person, he makes his own decisions. This is reflective of a little conversation Kody had with Mary, which went a little something like this.
I normally just disregard her opinion.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do. Really? You don't know me if you think that I'm not a man of my own mind.
I know you're a man of your own mind. I also know you take into consideration people's opinions.
Now he's trying to pretend like he disregards her opinion. He doesn't care what Robyn thinks. I do what I want to do. I don't care what Robyn thinks. Not realizing that that's actually a reflection of you being a shit partner. If you don't care what your partner thinks, if you don't take their mindset and their mentality and their opinion into consideration, especially as you make life decisions, then yeah, that explains perfectly why you have the financial disaster of Kody Pass, because you don't listen to anybody else's opinion and you do whatever you want to do. The sad part is that when he makes this statement to try to separate himself from Robyn, this is something that he has said before. And this is the feeling that I get. But usually when he said this little line of statement, I don't listen to them. I totally disregard anything they say. Usually the person or people he's talking about is the OG3 and the OG13. That's who he's talking about. I don't care what they have to say. I don't care what they think. I do what I want to do. I'm a man of my own mind. You being a man of your own mind doesn't mean that you dismiss the people around you. The trademark of a wise man and a good leader is that you listen to people, especially people that you trust. You circle yourself with people who hopefully are smarter than you. If you listen to wealthy people, you listen to successful people, they always want to surround themselves not just with competent people, but they typically will try to surround themselves with people who know things that they don't know, so that they get a perspective or a position or an idea about things that they may not consider or they may not have information on. And that way they can take advantage of that relationship. They benefit from that relationship. Kody and Robyn making these statements doesn't make them seem like they're independent, free-thinking folks who are kind of castigated because people just misunderstand us. They don't understand it, Kody. They think I'm pushing Kody to do things and he's his person of his own mind and he do what he wants. They don't understand that this actually just makes Kody look bad, because we still think Kody does what he wants to do. But what he wants to do is please and pleasure Robyn and give her everything she wants. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think maybe Kody is being puppeteered by Robyn and at the end of Robyn's strings? Or do you think that Kody is a willing participant, allowing Robyn to do what she wants to do because he chooses to allow her to do what he wants her to do? Let me know what you guys think down below. That's my take. I'm James. This has been My Take on Reality, and I'm out. 'Cause I've been living life.